Hi, you're watching Fashion TV right now in São Paulo Fashion Week, Brazil, São Paulo. I'm Anna Hickmann, I'm 20 years old. I'm a Pisces girl. March 1st of 81. And I'm the real Pisces, like very easygoing, dreamy girl. I'm a little bit like this. But with a little touch of Scorpio in the back. Like my ascendant is a Scorpio, so. I believe a lot in astrology, numerology, spiritism. I mean, we Brazilians, we have big cultures with religions and things like this. So I'm open. I'm a person that I'm open for every new thing that I can learn and talk about it. I'm Brazilian, but I'm from south of Brazil, a small town called Santa Cruz. And but I moved to São Paulo when I was about 15, so I'm here living already for about 5 years. I never wanted to be a model, but my friend of mine, she wanted to be the model. So we came together to São Paulo to see the agency. I came with her. She didn't want to come by herself. And then bad part of it, that the agency didn't want her, but they want me. So they sent her back and I stayed. So she never spoke to me after that. That's all right. That's okay. She didn't want to speak to me, so I tried to call her back, but it's life, happens. I started when I was about 15 to 16 here in São Paulo, and then I went to Paris for a couple months when I was 17, and then now since 3 years in New York. I didn't finish school because as soon as I started to work as a model, I started to travel, so it's hard to put both together, but definitely I'm going back to school when I pretend to retire modeling. And but at the same time I try to keep up, like reading books, newspaper, trying to learn different cultures. As like before in school I used to have English class, I didn't speak a word. And then after living in New York, going to Europe, now I speak like English, Italian, going for French. Next language. I mean, you keep going on and you have a school around the world. I believe in marriage and first love and everything, and I think it's very important in the life of somebody. I mean, a person to be happy, she needs to fall in love, needs to have needs to have a partner, and I think the marriage is when you really put everything together and say, okay, be happy, let's go and live together. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I have a boyfriend, yes. He spends more time in São Paulo, but he keeps going back and forth, New York and São Paulo. So DJ agency here in São Paulo. Yeah, music, yeah. My measurements, good question, I don't know right now. You should ask Tolino, he knows, he did the try. Well, in centimeters I'm like 91, 60, 90. My height, I'm 182, 6 foot. I don't know how you guys measure, but basically very big. I'm very happy. Like I try to be careful a lot, but like I like to be like have a curves body, like really a real Brazilian, like a little tiny butt, you know. Oh my God, this is the most important thing for a woman here in Brazil. Man doesn't look to you if you don't have a nice butt. Forget about it. So like a big culture here. I know like in America people like much more breasts and other things, but here in Brazil basically it's like the back that counts. This time I'm just doing Lino Villaventura. I promised to him last time that I would do just his show, and then after from here I'm going back to New York, where I live about for 3 years now, and going for the castings for the shows there. The show's finished, back to New York, back to the cold again. I'm running up and down here, got a little bit late for the shows in New York for the castings, but got some of them. I'm gonna know everything by the last minute. I need to go to the Bahamas for editorial, and then let's see. Thank you. Nice to see you again.